Hey everyone, welcome back, y'all. We are back with a savings fund stuffing. Y'all, we are only going to stuff 6 envelopes. Some of the envelopes are going to be pretty hefty. As you all know, I am leaving this next coming week to go to Tunisia for 2 weeks. And so I've got to stuff a little extra in my groceries for my daughter while I'm gone. My 24-year-old daughter will be staying at my house and watching it while I'm gone. My dogs will be in daycare. My kids have already been taken care of as well. So with that being said, we do have some updates. I will also be speaking about our groceries from last week, y'all. I did not put a grocery haul up. I just really honestly was crunched for time. I did overspend on groceries, so we'll speak more about that. I do want to show you some more printables. My son and I are working on some 1 month ahead printables. He's done an amazing job, so he did some more printables. And I think what I'm going to do is work on an actual booklet of 1 month ahead printables that we are going to be using to keep trying to get us months and months and months ahead. We are working on a 1 year in advance emergency fund. So I will be speaking with you here shortly about that as well. And I want to talk a little bit more about the savings binder that I am going to be bringing in for July. I was going to do it in June, but I'm going to do it in July. I'll speak further about that as well because I did have Sarah Franklin's package returned back to me. She was one of my 500 subscriber winners, and unfortunately it came back and it told me that I needed a customs form, so I took it to the post office this week, filled out a customs form, and had to resend that out. So I do want to speak a little bit further about international winners on my channel. So let's go ahead, and we are going to stuff 6 envelopes today. My first update, number 1, is Tucker does not have cancer. If you guys haven't been with me, my 8-year-old rescue Chihuahua that I got last October when my 17-year-old Chihuahua Sid Happy Logan passed away, little Tucker came into our house and he had to have a lot of work done medically. So we are now down to removing a fatty tumor on his body. It came back. It is not cancerous, and he will be going in for surgery on July 7th, shortly after I return from my trip. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to stuff my $20 a week that I normally do. And I'm going to stuff another, and this is for pets, I'm going to stuff another 150. So this will be 150, and then my 20 here makes 170 into pets. The 20 is for the annual checkup for both my Chihuahuas, but the 150 I will pull back out of here in July and add another 150 to it in the first week of July because his surgery is going to cost roughly around $300. That was our estimate. I will have a little bit more of a buffer for that as well, just in case it does tend to go over. So good thing, good news, he does not have cancer. I'm so super excited. So our next envelope we're going to stuff is $400, and this is for 2 weeks worth of groceries for my daughter. When I am out of country, I want to make sure that she has enough groceries in the house. She's got plenty, so we shouldn't need all of this money, but I wanted to make sure that we had the 100, 200, 300, and 400 for groceries. My son will be making my dividers today. I do have 2 packs of paper coming, paper stock, card stock I should say, and he's going to make dividers between this side and the opposite side of my envelopes. So that is $400, and if I forgot to mention, we are stuffing $800 today. The last on this side, we're going to be stuffing, and I apologize, I still have not come up with my curriculum for next year for my kiddos, but I will be getting there, I promise you, is homeschool. And the reason I'm stuffing a large amount in this right now is because, and it'll be $200, 102, is because they are going to be doing an online program called, I think it's Teaching Textbooks, and it's their math program. I will go further into that when I do my curriculum. So now they have 500 in homeschool. My daughter, Danya, who is going into 8th grade public school system. Now, Philip and Jessica are my 7th graders that are going into 7th grade, obviously, this year. And both of them are homeschooling. But Danya is a high-end sports player. She is in all kinds of activities and after-school curriculums and things like that. So she wanted to stay in public school. So we went ahead and stuck 200 in here. But as I was speaking, 95% of the material that my daughter Danya will need for 8th grade is already given to her by the school. 95% of what they do is on their Chromebooks. They do get a binder that is sectioned off with tab dividers. It has all the material that she needs in there for actual school. The binder is absolutely free, along with all the material that comes inside. She already has a calculator. All she needs is mechanical pencils. That is her favorite. Some black and blue pens and some notebook paper. And that is all that she needs for school, and some highlighters. So she's really not going to need much. So if I need to pull maybe $15, $20, $25 max out of here for her back to school supplies, I will do that. We do back to school shopping on July 10th. That is the prime day to go for Walmart when nobody else is there. They are 100% just fully stocked. I do not wait until tax-free day because you never can find anything and everything is overran. So we do not do tax-free in our house. We just go and get it when it is the most available to us. And nobody's in there. It's fully stocked. I get everything I want and more. So it's a good situation for us. Okay, so we did pets, we did groceries, and we did homeschool. On the back side here, we are doing the penny challenge, and we're doing an entire week at a time. So for this week, I need $1.65 all the way through $1.71. So each day it goes up by a penny. That equals up to, I believe it was $11 and some change. Y'all, I always round it up. So let's go ahead and go to the penny challenge here. If you guys don't already know, I can't visually see this. I am visually impaired. I see light, shapes, shadows, and outlines, but I do have paper clips that I do keep on here. I do have my Crafted by Free drawer, and what I do is I put the money in here and I sectioned it off by envelope. And just stop for a minute and let's talk about Budget by Free, or Budget with Free. Budget with Free, F-R-E. Please go to her page and please subscribe, y'all. She is less than 100 away from her goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. Y'all, she's absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, she has just lost her employment of 35 years, y'all. And so it is really crucial for her to reach her 1K subscriber list, because that will help bring an additional income, a side job income in for her right now as she is going through this difficulty of losing a job that she's had for 35 years, y'all. Budget with Free is absolutely amazing. She does savings challenges. She does her mom's Social Security money, and she makes sure that her mom is well taken care of. She is an amazing woman. She is an amazing mother. She has a daughter who is a cheerleader, who's a competition cheerleader. Her daughter does all the things. Free also has a Etsy shop, which you always see me talk about on here, and that's the drawer that I just showed you, my rainbow cash drawer, and it's called Crafted by Free. Again, it's 1E, F-R-E. I will have her YouTube link and her subscription link, her Etsy shop, I should say, down below. And please go check out her Etsy shop. She does amazing work. I buy from her all the time. And please subscribe to her channel here. She just teaches you so much on how to save money on a lower income, especially for her mother who is on Social Security and is really doing well thanks to Free, and making sure that her mom gets everything she needs and is divvied out the money in the quantities that needs to be divvied out every single week. Y'all, I apologize. My throat is super sore. My son decided to give me a cold right before I leave. I'm not very happy about it, but it is what it is. So the penny challenge is 10, 11, and 12, and that will take care of this entire week. And y'all, this thing is starting to go up. I'm super excited. So that is our penny challenge. And the last one, I believe, is there just one more that we're doing on this side? Yes, we are going to Yearbook, which is $3. So please go visit Budget with Free here on YouTube, and Crafted by Free is her Etsy shop. She is just absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for her to get to 1K, y'all. I'm super excited for her. And congratulations to Forever Budget, who has just reached her 1K as well. So our next one that we are filling is our Yearbook, y'all, it's 3, 1, 2, and 3. It's only $30 for her yearbook, but I want to have this fully funded probably by August so I can just forget about it and move on and not have to worry about it. So that will complete our challenges. For right now, we're just challenging lower this week, and for next week, I will have a pre-recorded, hopefully, one for you. If I do not, then when I get back from Tunisia, I will just bulk it up and do it all at once. Here is my envelopes. That is for my 100 envelope challenge. I will be saving this up at least 4 times over the course of the next year, 2 years, whatever it's going to take. And this is going towards a house down payment. So every 100 envelope challenge you do, you get $5,050. So you'll end up with $11,000, I believe it is, for every 2 times you do it. So that would give me like $22,000. That would help me out so much. So what I did is each envelope actually represents 2 envelopes. So this is envelope number 3, which is 1 plus 2. This is envelope 3 plus 4, which was equal 7. 5 and 6 equal 11. And this is envelope number 7 and 8, which is going to get $15. So make sure I got this right. Okay. So it's a 10 and a 15. So yes, I do plan on owning my own house, hopefully in the next couple of years. My husband and I are not sure if we're going to be here in the United States. We are looking at the option of Canada as well. And then in the future, hopefully moving, I want to move back to Europe and live there, either in England or in Amsterdam. So that completes our 100 envelope challenge. Let me push that out of the way. Y'all, my desk is so full of things. It's ridiculous. So let's see if I got this straight over here. All right, there was going to be some change. I was supposed to start this month, and I'm going to wait until July now. What happened was I sent out Miss Sarah Franklin's package to the United Kingdom. Every single giveaway I do, I include international 100%. Y'all, I lived in Italy, and I know what it's like when you want items and you can't get it from the United States, but all of my giveaways are international included every single time. What happened was I mailed out her package. Everything was fine. And then it came back to almost 2.5 weeks later and said it needed a customs form. I was never asked to fill out a customs form. So I just recently took it back, filled out the customs form with my daughter Tori's help. My daughter Tori is 23 years old. She went with me, filled out the customs form, and we mailed it back out. Round total, $47 between 2 times trying to mail this package out. So from here on out, if an international wins one of my giveaways, it will have to be an Etsy e-card giveaway. It really is expensive to ship to overseas international, and I've realized this now. Now, it's no fault to Miss Sarah Franklin or anyone else. It was my fault. First of all, it was the post office fault for not telling me to fill out the customs form first. And then once you fill out a customs form, there's additional fees that added in. So I will be doing international. If you win, I will end up giving you an Etsy gift card giveaway. If it's a product, I will get you something similar within your country shipped to you from an Etsy seller, because you all know that I do Etsy products pretty much only on my channel. So that is what I will be doing. Now, this is the one that I picked. This is my binder, my personal binder, and I picked some savings challenges that I wanted to do from Miss Jordan Budgets. Y'all know I have like almost everything she has. So with that being said, we are going to actually do some switching out. I will not be doing it right now, but I want to speak about this in advance before I do it. The first one is tuition, and since I already have a homeschooling envelope, I'm going to switch this out with the savings challenge called glasses. Now, my daughter Jessica actually has hydrocephalitis, which is the fluid on the brain, and she's been through 9 brain surgeries. Knock on wood, we haven't been through one since she was 7, and everything is looking great. Her third ventricle in her brain is looking amazing. It is oversized, but there is no spinal fluid, not even trace. She had to go to a procedure called an EVT when she was 7 after having 3 brain surgeries in 3 days, and she almost died on us. So, knock on wood, we're still not needing any kind of surgery. We're looking great. I'm going to change the tuitions to glasses because Jessie also has very poor vision. Second update for you, happy to report, her vision has gotten a little bit better, so her prescription can drop, but her glasses usually cost me about $300 a year. So that order is due to come in July, so we're going to be saving up for next year. So I will change out tuition with glasses, and I do have that savings challenge from Miss Jordan Budgets. Debt, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I need to change this one out. And I believe I'm going to with Meat Restock. It's another savings challenge from Jordan Budgets. These are all Jordan Budget savings challenge. I really don't have hardly any debt left to speak of. You'll be seeing that in a video here later on this evening. Y'all, I'm going to throw a bunch of videos at you today. I apologize, but I have to get caught up. I've been sick for 3 days, and it's not cool. Yearly memberships. Now, I do already have an envelope like this already in my binder, but this one is for 2 new ones that I have decided to put into play. Number 1, I am back with Weight Watchers, which is WW Online. I am getting 3 months for free, but then I have a 6-month commitment at $22.95 per month. So I'm going to go ahead and start saving for that. And then, oh my gosh, y'all, I am going to link down below as well Lisa Marie Budget's video today. I was blown away. There is an app called Cook List, COOKLIST. In that, you can scan all your items from your pantry. You can import items from your refrigerator, your freezers, and anything else you have, including spices, y'all. You could also scan barcodes and things like that. And it saves it into a bulk list for you and it sections it off into this app. You can also link your loyalty cards or your subscriptions like I do Walmart delivery. And when you run low and you want to add, you can add things from your pantry when you start to run low in this app. This app is just, oh my God, it blew me away this morning. I was super excited. But you can add, and then it will put it into your shopping carts. And you can pick which shopping cart, whether it's Walmart, whether you want to go Kroger, whether I do Hy-Vee, a multitude of different grocery stores within your area. You can link your cards, you can add grocery stores. Y'all, and as soon as you use something up, you can take it off your pantry list. It also has Cook Now, which is part of the app. It's a little tab in there that shows you everything that you have in your pantry. It looks at your pantry and it gives you meal and recipe ideas. You can drag and add recipes into your list as well and save them. And then you can go through your pantry and see what you have for that. And oh my gosh, y'all, it's just, you gotta watch the video. Please go down below. The reason I'm linking that video today is because she went through the entire app on camera and showed you it. So Cook List is, you get a free week to try it, and then you can do a yearly membership or a monthly. Right now, money's tight right now because I'm going to Tunisia and I've got a lot coming up with homeschooling and back to school clothes shopping, that I went ahead with the $5.99 per month right now for their membership. I will get the week free, but y'all, I went ahead and went with the month already because I love it. So Lisa Marie Budgets, thank you. I've never seen an app like this before. Absolutely blown away. Amazing. So that's what we have for that one. That will be our Meat Restock, the one before, and then that will be what the 2 subscriptions will be for this actual one. After that, I have Picture Day. Picture Day is going to be for Danya. She has pictures at school. Her pictures run me about $70 a year. I do all the touch-ups and everything with it. Because, these kids are only in school, for so long, and I want those memories. Philip and Jessica don't go to school, so this year they will be going to a studio and getting their pictures taken together. I'm not going to do their pictures separate. I think it'd be really cool to kind of have like a bunch of different pictures of them, a couple of separate, but them together as well. And I may even take Danya in and do a trio as well. For all 3 of them. So I thought that would be really cool. So I'm going to be saving for 2 different picture days. I may put 2 different ones in here. We'll see how I need to do that because I'm not quite sure yet. I might just combine them together. And last is the 26-week challenge. So I'm already doing the 100 envelope challenge. I will also be doing the 26 week. Now, I was going to start this because Miss Sarah Franklin said she wanted to start this with me and do it together. You can choose your own different savings challenges. It doesn't have to be a Jordan Budgets one, but that's what I went with. And her package is mailed back out, so hopefully she gets it in the next 2 weeks. Sarah, I'm sorry, but they did not tell me they needed a customs form. So that is what I am going to be doing for that. Now, as it goes to menu, I did not do a menu. I apologize, y'all. I just didn't have the time. We were busy. It was my grandson's birthday. So we just went with the flow, and we had cookout for like 3 days, y'all. And then it was a Fend for Yourself yesterday, or day before yesterday. And then yesterday was Taco Bell and McDonald's. McDonald's for the kids for lunch. Taco Bell last night. I just was not in the mood to cook, y'all. I am super sick, as I said. Super bad cold, sore throat in the full bed. And then today, I pulled out last night 2 rotisserie chicken, so I'll have that with some sides. Make it easy. And tomorrow I'm gonna have my daughter help me make sheet pan pizzas. I do have to pick up pepperoni. It will be the only thing on the list this week I have to pick up, and we're just gonna eat off what we have in our prep pantry, in our freezers and fridge right now, because we're gonna go shopping the day before I leave. I leave next Wednesday, so we'll go shopping this coming up Tuesday to restock the house for this week, and then I'll give my daughter some money to be able to pick up extra things as she needs them. So that's what we're going to do for that. So I do apologize. And last week I spent $280, y'all. I spent more than I should have spent because my budget is $200 a week. So I was not able to roll over anything into 1 month ahead. My emergency fund is fully funded at $1K because I was rolling grocery money over and over again until I hit that $1K. So we are back to full funded of $1K. Now we are working on our 12-month fully funded emergency fund. This is not money that I'm going to be putting out for the next following month like some YouTubers do. They'll actually save up in June for July's bills. That's not what we're doing. This 1 month ahead, once I'm done with it, I will go to the second month ahead. I'll do it again. I'm going to do this 12 times over until it's fully funded for a whole 12-month emergency fund. I will not be pulling this unless I absolutely 100% positively need to. This is one of 4 that I'm going to show you. This is a savings challenge for 1 month ahead that my son did. I'm going to actually create a booklet. We're thinking about opening the Etsy shop. Not yet. It's still going to be in the future, y'all. We're going to get products together and in bulk before I put them up, because I do know that Etsy has a 90-day jail, which means you won't get most of your money for 90 days. So I want to make sure I'm ready to shop right off the bat. So this is my 1 month ahead groceries. Sometimes there's 5 weeks in a month. We're not sure. Sometimes there's only 4. And I think a couple times a year there is 5 weeks in a month. So my son created this. Each little bag full of food is going to contain $100 once I color it in. It represents 100. And this will give me $1,000 for groceries for a month. Now, y'all know I do $200 a week, but prices are always increasing and situations are always happening. So that is what we have for that one. Then we have our buffer, and I love this. I absolutely love this. I love this. I love this. My son does get paid for doing these. He did these on Canva for me. We do now have a Canva subscription. That's one I might also add into my Jordan Budget subscription. I didn't think about that. I have WW, and now I have Cook List, and now I think I'll probably add in Canva as well. So this is my buffer one, and each one of the piggy banks, and it shows you all down here what it equals, and then there's a top for my buffer. Love it, love it, love it. He comes up with some great ideas. The next one is, just gotta get it, doesn't want to come over, is security. And yes, y'all, we have home security with Xfinity. It's all wireless. Both my doors and all 13 of my windows do have security alarms on them. They are very touchy. If you touch it from outside, it is going off. They are all wireless. So we only pay $60 a month for security. So each house or each little security shield will represent 10. And then the last one I have to show you for the day is our natural gas. Our natural gas is only $75 a month, sometimes $70. Right now we are on a flat rate fee. And the only thing that we have natural gas for, literally, is our hot water heater. Everything else is electric. So my son went ahead and created these for me, and I'm super excited. We're going to put an entire booklet together. I'm going to throw Crafted by Free aka Budget with Free here, but Crafted by Free on Etsy, her page on top, because it has the rent, it has the electric, it has my internet, it has auto, which I don't do auto or gas, but I do have to take Uber when my daughter goes back home to Oklahoma. So I'll be switching that over for that. Instead of using an automobile payments, it will be Uber cash when I need it. Just so I have it on hand, so I don't have to constantly keep taking it from my bank, because I want to build up a funding of that as well until my husband comes over to America and we buy a vehicle here and do our thing here. And then it had a little slot that said everything else, and I could throw that for something else. I'm not quite sure what I'd use that for, but I kind of love how the categories here are broken down as well. So I will throw her sheet in here as well, so that I don't have to remake those sheets either. And that is what we have for today, y'all. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. We do our cash budgeting. We do our monthly budgeting. We do meal preps. Most of the times I do meal hauls. Y'all, I'm kind of scattered brain this month, and I'm all over the place. I am a homeschooling mom. We will be showing a full-out curriculum that I build from scratch and I put together. I do not buy a box system for my kids. It's just not how they learn. We've got extra things thrown in there. We're doing a snack box starting in July or August, where the kids will learn, they'll eat snacks from around the world. They'll learn about different places. That's part of our geography lesson. It's kind of like a really fun geography lesson once a month. Or a couple of times a month, I should say, because there's a bunch of snacks in it. We are bringing on a meal kit service, a very small one. It's called Every Plate. My kids are doing home economics at home too. They will be doing budgeting as well. I do have play money for them to learn how to budget, because they don't teach kids in high school when they leave how to budget their money, how to pay rent, how to save for things that they need. And that's when kids started getting in trouble with issues with money, and I want my kids to learn how to budget beforehand. So we've got a whole bunch of things that are thrown into our homeschool curriculum. We do have an online program that we're learning to use this year called Teaching Textbook for Math. It grades it, it teaches it. They do have live people that will talk to you, teaching, coaching, tutors, that will help you through a math lesson if you still don't understand. It does it live, not live, but it does it online, and it shows you. I mean, there's actual lessons, and that's one subject that I can push out of the way, and I don't have to grade or anything like that. That goes into my kids' portfolio and the full bit for homeschooling. So we've got a lot. We also have book work that my kids do. They do some computer work. We're throwing in a couple of the programs online that are pretty pricey, y'all, but it's things that my kids like. Skillshare is one of them, and yearly membership is pretty pricey, but they can go online for extracurricular activities for that. We do a lot of things, so that's a whole wrap in itself, and I'll go well further into that when we do our homeschooling curriculum here, hopefully soon, y'all. Hopefully. I've got it on the back burner. I want to kind of bring it to the front, because I know school's going to be starting in August, and my kids are year-round schoolers, so they don't stop for summertime. They have a couple of weeks off, then they go a couple of weeks. They have a couple of weeks off, and that's how we do it. So I'll get furthermore into that as well. But that's what we have for today. If you have any questions, again, please leave them in the comments down below. We'll catch you next time. Until then, Without Limits Budgets is out.